allowing yourself just sink in all that you're experiencing around you, allowing all of your senses to feel into this new place that we've arrived in.
It's there's like a light beaming down, but there's a lot of darkness. It's like I feel like something has happened here. Um, like it's another planet. Something has happened, like a big destruction or something like that. And I feel like I go into like a cave, but inside this cave is a lot of gold. Um, like golden items like that is of some sort of importance, these golden items, and the people are like cat people.
Okay. Can you describe what these cat people look like?
So like the face is like cat like, and I'm not sure if this is me or whether this is someone that I'm with, I'm not sure yet. But what is very apparent is the third eye is like a crystal of some sort, and it's like there's decoration, like some sort of gold jewelry or something. Gold seems really important, and their face is like a cat, black cat actually, like a black face. This person seems important and like worried about the gold that's in the cave. But something's happened. It's like we've got to be quick and get all of this stuff that's important out. There's like space travel is a thing, like we use space travel and we need to, yeah, it feels like destruction, like maybe even like a war happened. And I don't feel like I was there as it was happening, like I was safe. But I've sort of come back to see what has happened, and I can't spend very long there. Like it's sort of like the atmosphere isn't very good because of what's happened.
So what do you look like in your body in this lifetime? Can you look down or look outside your body and tell me what that looks like?
I feel like I'm the black cat. Well, that's me.
Do you feel masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Does the body feel young or old?
Neither. Just feels like I feel old.
And does your body feel healthy?
Yeah, but not here. Yes, I feel healthy, but I can't spend a lot of time here. Like there's something wrong with the air.
I see. And integrating very fully into that body, looking out through those eyes, are you aware if you're holding anything in your hands or wearing anything on your body or head?
Yeah, like I've got this, it's like gold around my head and like a crystal on my third eye. And that feels important to me.
Why are the crystals on your third eyes important to you?
I think it helps with communication and it helps with abilities that I have.
Good. And as you integrate fully and look around in this place, tell me more about what is happening here and what happens next.
I feel really sad that this happened. So what I thought originally about this gold being really important, now it doesn't feel like that is what's important. It is something else that was here that I'm searching for. It feels like it may have been a crystal or something, and I'm looking for it, and I'm concerned that whoever did this to the planet has taken it. So it holds a lot of power. It's very powerful, this crystal, charged with a lot of energy, and I'm worried that they're going to weaponize it if they took it.
Did you know who did this to you?
I want to say there was reptilian.
And what did they do to your planet? You can just walk me through it as an outsider if you like.
Literally, like, everything is gone. It's like, it's just like a wasteland, and it's like, it's hard to be here, it's hard to breathe. I feel like everyone that survived has had to be evacuated.
And how do you feel about this?
Really sad.
And allow those feelings just bubble up and then release.
Feel like they are evil, and I don't know why they would do this to us.
So what was your culture like beforehand? Tell me more about that.
We were happy, just being. It's like we had, feels like we were very psychically advanced. And the crystals seem really significant. Crystals are a big part of our society, a big part of our technology.
Tell me more about that.
It's how we power things, and our craft that we fly is powered by these crystals.
Did you have many cities on your planet before all of this?
We did. But now there's none. But we need to leave. It's not safe.
What were those cities like?
See so many crystals, big crystals. Feels like feels like we're very advanced. We can move things.
Tell me more about that.
Move things with our mind.
And what did the reptilians want with your planet?
I didn't realize they was watching us. I feel like I failed.
What is it that you used to do?
I watched over everything. Tried to keep everyone safe. I didn't know that they were such a threat. I was naive.
So was that your job, to watch over everyone?
Not exactly. I was, as you would say, like an elder in the community. So I felt like I was keeping everyone safe. But I didn't know there was a threat.
And tell me what happened. What happened when they came?
They came in masses, just shooting at us. Shooting at everything. And there was a lot of commotion.
And then what happened next?
We ran away. We fled. I didn't have time to get the things that we needed. We was working on something. This crystal, it has a very intense energy. And I didn't have time to get it before leaving.
Tell me more about what you were working on.
It holds a lot of power, this crystal. At the moment we have lots of these crystals. Not that crystal, it's a different crystal providing the energy, but this one could provide energy for the whole planet. It's so powerful.
Wow.
And I realized that they may have watched us running tests on this crystal, and I'm concerned that they will get it and weaponize it.
Tell me more about what happens next.
I come back to try and find it, and it's not there.
And what's happened to the planet?
everything that we had built. It's like it's been destroyed. And we don't want to return because we worry they will attack again.
So are you underground now?
No, I'm being told to. The others, they want me to leave, but I'm still looking for this crystal.
And tell me what happens next.
We get into ships and go somewhere. I think we may trying to understand whether we're going to another planet or whether we're just moving fast to the other side of the planet. It's hard to tell.
It's okay. Allow yourself to travel and then to be there. And when you've arrived to where you need to go, let me know what happens next.
We move ourselves away to somewhere safe and we collect ourselves, compose ourselves, and care to our wounded and try to understand how this happened.
What sort of feelings are going through you as all of this is taking place?
That we may have no other choice but to fight.
Is this something that you've done before?
Not for many years.
Tell me what happens next.
A lot of planning with what to do and how to protect the rest of the civilization. We are able to speak with other civilizations.
What do those other civilizations look like?
The one that I see that we are speaking with now are tall, blonde, very pale skin, look human-like in appearance.
And what are these ones saying to you?
That they are aware of the threat that poses civilizations and that measures need to be taken.
What sort of measures do you all agree to?
That they can't keep destroying planets and we have to work together.
What happens next?
I don't like it. I'm not a fighter. It's not. Even though I'm so hurt and upset about everything that's happened to my home, it's not something that I feel that I can do.
Is this something that others of your species can do?
Yes.
You don't like this conflict, do you?
No. No, I really don't like it. It is hard for me to understand that anyone can have any urge to harm any other being.
You not understand these reptilian ones?
No.
Do the other civilizations, do they understand these reptilian ones? Have they been through similar things?
These other beings were more prepared than what we were. We have to get prepared.
How do you get prepared?
We weaponize our technology. It's not something I ever wanted to do.
And how do you weaponize your technology?
I don't have any. I don't want to be involved. But I worked on developing the technology because I'm very closely connected to the crystal energy. So the technology that I helped develop is what becomes weaponized. But I pull myself away and isolate myself.
And tell me, what does this technology do?
It sends out pulses of this energy, and if their fleet was to come in our direction, this energy that we can send out would stop all of them, and they wouldn't be able to harm us.
So how would it stop them?
It would destroy their fleet.
I see. Is there anything else that you want to tell me about this scene?
It's just that I can see why we fight. But it's not in my nature to do so.
I understand. It must be very difficult for you.
Yes.
Very good. Now close that scene. Close that scene. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, we're going to travel through a tunnel of time, travel through time and space to another important day in this lifetime that we are viewing, that we need to see. To 1, and as I count backwards from 3 to 1, we are going to travel back through that tunnel of time, traveling through time and space to another time, another place, in this lifetime that we are looking at, that we need to see today. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, you will be there. 3, traveling through time. 2, almost there. And 1, be there now. Allow the images to flow up from your soul as you orient yourself in this new place within this lifetime, telling me what you see and what you experience.
There's younger ones, and I try to bring them comfort.
Are they younger ones of your own kind?
Yes.
And how do you bring them comfort?
Just by being with them, distracting them from what's going on. Also distracting myself from what's going on.
And how do the young ones respond to this?
They're all different. Some of them hear about what's going on and the talk of fighting, and they want to fight. Some of them are more sensitive, like I am.
Tell me, what happens next?
They attack again.
It's okay, you can view it as an outsider or an observer if you want. Just walk me through what happens as they attack again.
As we left to find somewhere safe, they followed us.
So where were you going to find somewhere safe?
We went to the other side of the planet, but we again was unprepared for what they was going to do.
Did your weapons help you this time?
No, they wasn't ready, and this happened. This is what made us realize that there's no choice but to fight back, because at the moment we're more like sitting ducks.
I see.
And we develop lots of technology.
And how do you feel about all of this?
It's not what I created it for. It wasn't. I never had this in mind. I never thought that this would happen. But even though it is not in my nature, I understand. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Have many beings already gotten hurt?
Yes.
So what did they do this time?
Destroyed some of our fleet. We have many ships. But after this happens, we know what we need to do.
And what is it that you do?
We fight back. We protect our own. We make alliances with other beings.
What are those other beings that you make alliances with?
The moment they are the ones that I spoke about earlier.
The humanoid beings?
Yeah.
What do you do with these beings? How does the alliance work?
We share our technology. We work together, help each other, and agree to protect each other.
What sort of technology do these ones have?
They can move very quickly. They can transport from one place to another place in a flash.
And this will help you?
Yes.
Tell me what happens next.
Goes on for a very long time.
The battles?
Yes.
So what happens during these battles?
They are like space wars. Eventually, they stop. And over time, we can rebuild our civilization. Grow in numbers.
Is it difficult just to survive?
Yeah. For a time.
What happens as a result of these space wars?
I don't understand.
Do they continue on?
We are always more prepared.
So you become more and more prepared, do you?
Yes.
And does your technology change throughout that time?
Yes. It only advances.
Is there anything else that you would like to say about this scene before we move on?
I don't feel like I am around to see it all.
Do you pass away before you get to see what happens as a result of these wars?
Yes.
Mm.
But
Okay.
it feels like a choice to not be a part of it.
Okay. Very good. We're going to close that scene. Close that scene. And in a moment, we're going to move to the last day in a lifetime that we are viewing. You will not feel any physical sensations at all. That is very important. You will not feel any physical sensations at all. You can move out of the body and watch the rest of the lifetime as if it were happening to somebody else, almost as if it were a movie. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, you will be there. 3, traveling there now. 2, almost there. And 1, be there now. You will feel no physical sensations, and you can view it as if it is someone else. Tell me what you see.
A lot of commotion.
What's happening in this space?
There's a lot of commotion going on, and I feel like something's going to happen, and then there's a big jolt.
Tell me what happens. What happens as that jolt? What is that jolt?
I'm not able to see it.
Okay.
Big jolt happens, and I feel it. I feel the jolt.
Okay. I want you to condense time and move to the point in time where you take your last breath and move out of the body. You will feel no physical sensations. And as you look down at the body, I want you to tell me what you see and what has happened to you.
I don't think there is anybody left.
Was there a big light?
Yeah. Big socket. There is no body left. There was a jolt first, though. It's like there was a jolt and then a kaboom.
You can't see anyone left over.
No.
You can't see where your body is.
No.
What do you see?
You see, like, space and dust.
So can you look from the outside and then rewind time at that place where you are as a soul and tell me what happened? What caused you to come out of your body?
Not sure I can see it. Just see a big thud. I can see that it's the reptilians again.
Did they use a weapon on you and the people?
Yeah.
Now I want you to look around for that huge white light, the white light of Source that pulls you towards it as if you're a magnet. This white light is the white light of Source. It's the light of home. It is where you came from, and it draws you towards it. And I want you to head towards that white light of home. And I want you to tell me what you see as you make your way there.
I just see light. I don't feel like I've let go of the last life yet. I feel like there's no letting up, like it's just constant. And I feel like I should have done more.
See. And now you're back in the white light of Source. You allow yourself to integrate. Tell me more about what you feel the lesson was in that lifetime that we've just viewed.
A lesson of duality.
Did
lesson of good and bad.
Did you feel that you learned this lesson?
Yeah.
What was the particular mission that you had in that lifetime?
Community and to keep people together.
And were you able to do that?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to leave that part of ourselves in the white light to continue on with their journey. We're going to leave them there. They will continue on with their journey. They will find what they need to find. I'd like to ask for all the consciousness, this one on the bed, to reintegrate back into the body. And now I would like to speak with this one's higher self, please. May I speak with this one's higher self? We've been in a very high frequency during this session, and it will be very easy for the higher self to make the necessary connection. For this one to know the higher self is always there, and they are waiting to assist.
You may speak to me.
Thank you. Why did you show this one that lifetime that we saw today?
She holds on to the pain from that lifetime. We wanted to help her release it.
Are we able to do that for her now?
It may take some time, but yes.
Okay. If we can start that now, that would be great. Thank you. And is there anyone in those lifetimes that we saw that are incarnated with this one today in this present lifetime?
She was aware of a leader, the one that stepped up when she could not. That was her child.
I see. Is there anything that you need to say about this particular lifetime and the relation that she has with her child?
He has fire in his belly, and she can understand that it stems from that lifetime. She should not try to dim that fire, because at times that may be required.
How will she best raise this child?
Allow him to fight. Encourage harmony, yes, but allow the fight to stay with him.
Why does he need that particular trait? Why is it important to him?
This is a planet of duality. Warriors are needed. He is one of them.
I see. And is any karma still playing out from that particular lifetime that we saw today?
No karma. She should not hold on to any guilt from what happened. She couldn't have done more than what she did.
And that's important for her to know.
Yes.
And tell me more about those beings that she incarnated as in that lifetime.
What would you like to know?
The cat-like beings. Where were they from?
They were from a distant star system. You may know them as Lyrans.
And does she have a connection to these cat-like ones today?
She does.
And were those humanoid beings that helped the cat-like beings, were they the other Lyrans?
No.
Who were those ones that were helping the cat-like beings?
It's hard to pronounce through this body. Not pronounce the word.
Okay. And where were those beings from?
Pleiades.
Okay. It's very interesting. And are there any messages that these beings have for her at this time?
Keep radiating the peace.
Mm.
The peace is needed also.
Mm.
It is not a weakness. In fact, it is strength.
Now, could I ask you to do a scan of this one's physical and energetic body and tell me if there are any entities or energies attached that should not be there?
There is nothing attached that should not be there.
Mm.
There is a little energy left in the heart from the life we just explored. We will work on cleansing this.
Beautiful. Thank you. And is there any healing or help required by the physical body at this time?
There is an area of the stomach that requires some healing. This is going to take multiple sessions to heal.
Okay. Can we ask our angelic friends to help with this as well?
Thank you.
I'm asking the angelic team of light, the archangels, just to help with this as well, to assist the higher self with the healing that is required by the physical body at this time. And when that has taken place, just let me know.
They can continue to heal while we talk.
Okay, wonderful. And are the chakras spinning and open as they should be? And is the aura all intact?
They are, and it is.
Wonderful. Are there any upgrades that she can benefit from?
Yes.
And what upgrades are these?
We are doing this now.
Beautiful. And is there any AI or implants that are not for the best and highest good of her that we can take out today?
She has an implant around her teeth on both sides. It does not appear to be causing any harm to the body. This is something that she has agreed to and does not need to be removed at this moment.
And what does this implant do?
Provides information.
And what sort of information does it provide for her?
Location for extraterrestrial beings.
I see. And who are those beings?
They are beings that she has agreed to work with.
Are we allowed to know who those beings are?
She is currently providing information to beings from the Zeta system.
I see. And is this in her highest good?
It is.
Okay, wonderful. And do these ones have a message for her?
Not today.
Okay. Are there any negative energy cords that we need to cut today that are no longer serving her highest good?
No.
Okay. And is there any black magic on the fields of her that we need to remove?
We will do a clearing of the fields to make sure all is clear.
Beautiful. Okay. And now I'm going to ask her questions. If that's okay, is moving country the best option for her family?
They will thrive wherever they are, as long as she follows her plan.
And how can she follow her plan?
With her heart. If what she chooses is heart-centered, she knows it is the right decision. To be open to working with others and not trying to do it alone.
But she does not know how to get started with this. Can you help give her some tips on how to get started?
Look at others that have done the same. Do not try to do it all alone. Ask for guidance. Ask for assistance. There are many who will be willing to help.
And where can she go looking to find that help?
The internet is fantastic for this.
Why does she feel the need to move so strongly?
Where she is currently is a huge drain on her energy. She is in the wrong location. This location has served its purpose. It is time to leave.
So where should she move to?
Portugal is a good option. there is plenty of land for what she needs to achieve.
And she was worried about money before. How is she going to find the money to do this?
If she follows the guidance of others, she will not need as much money as she thinks she needs. Finances will not be a problem.
So the guidance of the people on the internet.
Yes. That have achieved the same.
And how can she raise some of that money that she can do what she needs to do?
She will find that money comes her way. She does not need to search for it.
She was very concerned about how to do it, how much money she needs, the very physical aspects of how that she can do her plan that she wants to do with her life. Is there any more advice you can give to her with how to deal with those very physical aspects of existence?
Do not worry so much as to how. Work on getting started. Work on making connections with others. All will fall into place. You may have to start somewhere closer to home to begin, then branch out further afield.
So how should she best achieve her goal of setting up a community?
Start small. The others will come.
Would it be a good idea to set up a community online or something that's just small that she can work on in the meantime to connect her with others?
Once she starts to live in a different way, the right people will find her.
Wonderful. And she also wanted to know, does she need any work to enhance her psychic abilities?
She could spend time working on these. However, it is not essential for her well-being. Of course, it could be of benefit to her.
And how would she go about enhancing these for herself?
The meditation that she does is already helping. She is already experiencing heightened senses and being able to recollect more of her out-of-body experiences. Sessions like these are beneficial also. She is slowly integrating more of herself into this body. As she moves forward, she is continuing to develop. She should not ever worry about not doing enough. Everything is flowing and everything is in harmony.
And was the suppression during childhood blocking some of her psychic abilities?
It was. It was also stopping her from speaking out and speaking her truth. The more she speaks, the more she will experience.
And has that been mostly cleared for her, or is there still some clearing that she could do regarding that?
The more she speaks, the more it clears. She realizes that others experience similar to what she does, and that others like to speak of this. Releases any build-up and blockages that are left.
Wonderful. And we removed a lot of entities and parts and AI out of the body today. Did that help her with her connection?
Yes, she will feel a big rise in energy.
And what was that helmet doing on her head from the reptilian beings? Why was that put on her?
She was shining too bright. It attracted their attention.
I see. So they put that helmet on her head.
Yes.
And did this affect her ability to connect?
Not as much as they would have liked.
Is she much stronger than they think?
She is. She will notice an increase in her connection though after that has been removed.
And what about the rest of her chakras and body? How does she feel after the entities from those have been removed?
She will feel much heightened energy. What you removed from her stomach was draining her.
Those snakes.
Yes. Was draining her energy. She will feel much brighter and a heightened focus.
Beautiful. And is there any messages that her guides need to tell her at this time?
We would like her to just move forwards. Keep moving forwards. You know what you wish to achieve. Do not hold on to any fear about this. It will all work out. Relax. It is okay.
And is there any final messages for this one?
There is nothing more that needs to be said today.
Beautiful. So can I ask you to keep upgrading the body and continuing with any healing that may be needed by this one over the next 3 nights in their sleep states?